Hey Roosters, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some small but exciting things coming to the Godzilla card game. I only have a couple things to cover, so I'm not going to waste any of your time. We're going to hit right into it. First things first, Japan is running events right now, or recently they ran events like this past weekend, and they are showing off the card game to the masses, or rather whoever came to the events. I don't know too much about the details. The point really just being the fact that people are getting their cards in their hand. When will cards be passed around that I can actually read? I don't know, but we can hope it's soon, and we can hope we can take a look at those cards when they do. You can try to use Google Translate to try to read the effects. I get it, I know, but it's nonsense. If you don't know Japanese, just wait your turn. All right. Moving on, the American side actually of the Godzilla card game, the international side, I probably would assume is the more correct term, but the American side is running a small little event. At the time of recording, it's still going on, but only for a couple more days. So the event ends the 13th of April, and at the time of recording, that gives you like 5 or 4 days to go ahead and enter this event. But essentially, the point is that you repost their post they made, you say your favorite Godzilla battle, and you enter for a chance to win a $25 Amazon gift card. It's really not much. It's really not really related to the Godzilla card game, but it's them drumming up hype and excitement, trying to get people interested or trying to get people invested, I guess you could say, into the game so that they can start drumming up that excitement for when the game comes out in a couple months. And then the final small update we're going to make in today's video is going to be a set 2 for the game has officially been revealed. Now, we don't know almost anything about the game, but of course there are speculations you can, or rather, we don't know anything about the set, but of course there's speculations you can make. So, set 2 and set 1 we only had 80 cards, so it makes sense I would get a set 2 announced so soon. That is coming out sometime in October. But what else can we speculate? Well, first off, in set 1 there's only two factions, and one of them and a neutral faction that can be included in any deck, red and blue. So you can assume in set 2 we're going to get yellow and green, I would assume, because I mean that's how typically a lot of card games display out their colors. I do know that not every card game does that. We could end up getting orange and purple. We could get a black color before we ever get an orange color or a yellow color. But we got red and blue in set 1. I would assume set 2 we're going to get some more colors, probably green and probably yellow. In set 1 they also really seem to anyway, focus, at least for the starter decks that we know, focused on two separate time zones in Godzilla history, at least from the outside looking in. So not within the universe, but rather from the creation and the ownership standpoint of the Godzilla IP at the time. So we obviously got a starter deck based off of -1, which is the red starter deck, and we also got the blue starter deck, which is a little bit based off the older movies. So that being said, we can assume that maybe these two new factions, if they do exist, would be based off of, or rather focus a lot more heavily on different eras in Godzilla history. If that were to be the case, I would like to see some more newer stuff, as well as again a mix of the older, more classical stuff. But I would very much like to know what you guys think, because all of this is obviously speculation, but it is really exciting to see that we are getting a second set. I mean, I'm not that surprised simply because the first set is so small and so limited, but the game hasn't even come out yet, and they're already announcing a second set, which means they're really confident that this game is going to succeed. And again, the set is pretty small, so chances are they already designed the first, maybe even the third set, in the second set, and are releasing them in broken up periods. Why, I don't know, but I do know that some card games do it like that, and so we're going to see how it works out for us. But anyway, still excited for the card game. Still couldn't find any new news about official how to plays. When it comes out, you know I'm going to be there talking about it, yapping. But yeah, what was the other thing I wanted to say? Yeah, so really exciting news. If you have X or Twitter or whatever you call it, hop on, try to enter just to be a part of the excitement for the Godzilla card game, and maybe hopefully win $25 Amazon gift card. But yeah, exciting news. Cards are being played with, excitement's being drum up, and second sets are being revealed. Can't wait to learn how to play this game in its entirety. Um, Oh yeah, before we get out of here, just because I just felt like I wanted to mention this, I know I said I was going to let you guys go, or I was leading to that point. But when you look at the cards and the hands of, and the pictures that I showed on screen about the Japanese event, you could see in the bottom left corner the little gray hand symbol that was a 1 in gray on everybody. On some of the cards, it's a 2 and it's orange. So it does have a big gameplay effect. I know I talked about it a lot in my previous video talking about just the basic how to play rules, but I did cut out a lot of that talking because I felt that it was just I was doing a whole lot of speculation without really a lot of knowledge. But now we can do a whole lot more speculation on that fact, and I'd love to see what you guys think in the comment section below. It definitely seems to be maybe like a well, in other games, there's like critical effects where something will deal more damage, but I don't know how that would really work in this game. It could also be sort of like a randomization effect, like a Destiny draw and a Decipher game, or maybe Pips and Transformers. It could be something like that. It could also be a resource. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was. You discard that many hand cards from your hand or something to pay the cost of cards. That wouldn't be surprising to me at all because, quite frankly, I still don't know how the resource system works. We also kind of get a look into rage cards, and the more I see the rage cards, the more I think they're just kind of like tokens. Oh, gain a plus 500 rage token, or something along those lines. But we still have to wait and see how exactly it's going to work, because right now it is, again, we still don't have much information, and I will be covering it when it comes out. But yeah, speculations galore. See you guys in the next video for more Godzilla card game.